Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to discuss typesetting subfigures which span more than one page of your LaTeX document. What I mean to say is, let us consider figure 1 which has got subfigures A, B, C, D, etc. It is not possible for us to fix all the subfigures on a single page. In that case, how to overcome the problems that we face. That is what we are going to discuss in this video. Let us now take the Technic Center editor, in which we have got a simple file, document class article with the packages, graphics, hyperref and subfig. Remember, in CTAN, we have got one more style file by name subfigure.style. It has got problems, therefore it is no longer used. Its successor, subfig.style, is very much in use. Even in my other video on figures in LaTeX, I have used only subfig package. With the subfig, the coding is like this. Within the figure environment, begin figure, end figure, you can have subfloat. Within the square brackets, you give the caption of the subfigure, which is followed by the include graphics command within curly braces. Similarly, for the second subfigure, and so on. On compilation, let us see, we will find you have these two subfigures available. Compiling it once again will produce the list of figures. But the problem is, in the list of figures, subfigure captions are not available. If you are very particular about it, what you can do is set counter LOF depth, put it as 2, compile it, you will get the subfigure captions also available in the list of figures. Now, in this particular case, the images of subfigure A and subfigure B are of same size. You don't face any problem in such cases. Suppose you have a second subfigure which is small in size. Let us say I scale it by, let us say, 0.3. Then you will find there are three problems associated with subfig package. Number one, the two subfigures are not able to be aligned properly. Alignment of subfigures is not proper. Number one. Second problem is, if the caption of the subfigure is very long compared with the width of the subfigure, then subfigure caption will occupy more than one line. Third problem is, at times the hyperref link fails for subfigures. For the first two problems, alignment of the two subfigures, and the second problem is subfigure caption occupying more than one page, we can resolve them by enclosing the first subfigure in a mini page environment and similarly enclosing the second subfigure in another mini page environment. However, the hyperlink problem cannot be solved with the subfig package. In that case, we have to go for another package called subcaption. With the subcaption package, set counter LOF depth is not available. I comment it out. Then I compile. You will find we are able to get the subfigures as before. You may wonder that I have not changed the coding for subfigures in the document. I am still using subfloat. Yes, the author of subcaption package has made it that way. He has made the subfloat command compatible with his subcaption package. Actually, the subcaption package has got a different coding. What is that? The coding of subcaption package is like this, what is given here. Within the figure environment, you have two sub-figure environments. The first one for the first sub-figure and the second one for the second sub-figure. Here we use sub-caption box. Within the first pair of curly braces, you give the caption of the sub-figure, and in the second pair of curly braces, we give the include graphics command. Similarly for the next one. You can compare the coding of subfloat. Here you find within the option brackets, square brackets, we give the caption here. That is what we give here within the first pair of curly braces, followed by the second pair of curly braces containing the include graphics command. That is why subfloat command is readily accepted by subcaption package. Let me compile and show you the result. The first one is using subfloat command. The second one is by using subcaption box command. Again, the problem of very long caption for subfigure will remain if you use subcaption box. Let us say very long caption. You will find the caption occupies more than one line. To overcome this problem, what you can do is you can use the other set of coding provided by subcaption command. That is begin figure, end figure, and within which we use two subfigure environments as before. The difference is we give include graphics in one line followed by subcaption. In the previous case we used subcaption box. Now we use simply subcaption. And similarly for the next one, I will say hfill, and I use the very long caption for subfigure B. Now let us consider the other set of coding given by subcaption package. That is, you have the figure environment, begin figure, end figure, and then as before you have two subfigure environments, one each for the subfigure, but the difference is here. First you give the include graphics command followed by the subcaption and not subcaption box as in the previous case. Here we use subcaption box, but here we have to use only subcaption. Similarly for the second figure. As before, let me use a very long caption for subfigure B. I compile, then you find it appears that the problem remains the same. Actually, you can increase the width of this mini page. Then you will notice that here the subfigure caption is accommodated in a single line. Fundamentally, if you use subcaption command, then width of the caption is controlled by the width of the mini page. However, if you use subcaption box command, the width of the subcaption is controlled by the width of the subfigure itself. That is the difference between these two. Now, since we know the difference between these I will comment out all these things, and I am going to use, for convenience, a new command sfig having 5 parameters. The default value for the first parameter, if we do not give, will be 0.95. For all other parameters we have to supply. Then let us consider for the first subfigure we use the command sfig c, then subfigure caption, scaling factor, and then figure file. For the second one, similarly for the third one and fourth one, we have got 4 subfigures. I compile now. We find first subfigure is here, second subfigure is here, third subfigure is here, but fourth subfigure goes beyond the height of this page. There is a problem with this. Before taking up this problem, let me point out another case. After compiling it once again, let us look at list of figures. In the list of figures, we have got only main caption, and we do not have the subfigure captions. As I told you already, we do not have set counter LOF depth command available in subcaption package. However, with this command, if you compile, you will have one error, and the error is no counter LOF depth defined. And then if you attempt to use another package, toklot, this command is accepted, because now you find there is 0 error, but still the sub captions will not be available in the list of figures. Therefore, the only method of getting sub captions also in the list of figures is to give the option here list equal to on. When you say list equal to on, when you compile it for the first time, they may not appear. Compile it for the second time, you will find subfigure captions are now readily available. Again, let us say you are interested in having, instead of subfigures simply labeled as A, B, C, etc., we would like them to be labeled in terms of the figure also. Then you can say renew command, the subfigure is defined as the figure dot all subfigure. Then you will find here 1.A, 1.B, 1.C, etc. Previously it was simply A, B, C, etc. Compiling it once again will produce the same effect in the list of figures. For some peculiar reason, if you want to have label format empty, you just want to have the subfigure captions. You don't want to have 1.A, 1.B, etc., just the captions. That can be achieved by saying label format equal to empty. However, even if you compile it once again, in the list of figures, they will remain. 1.A, 1.B will remain. Now, let me comment this out, and we don't want to use this. And then, suppose instead of figure, you want to say fig dot. Then we will make use of these 3 lines. Make it letter, make it other, renew command, fnum at figure is defined as fig dot the number, the figure, and then you will have the caption is available at the bottom. I will come to it later. It will be fig dot 1 instead of figure dot 1. Now let us take up this problem. namely all the four subfigures could not be accommodated on this page. One method of resolving this is by reducing the size of the subfigures, placing them one by the side of the other. How to reduce the size? Size can be reduced either by changing the scaling factor or by changing the mini page size. The default mini page is 0.95 as we have defined here. Mini page width is 0.95 text width. You can change the mini page width, let us say 0.4. I change this to be 0.4. Then you will find these two subfigures are brought here. This is one method. Suppose you don't want to do this. You want to retain the mini page width and also want to retain the scaling factor. Then with this coding we are not able to get it. Only method is we have to use here end figure and then again start begin figure. We put it as two figures. In that case, if you compile, you will find here figure 1a is here, 1b is here. There is no main caption because we have not given the main caption here, and then because of the next figure environment, here instead of 1c and 1d we have 2a and 2b, and here we have got fig dot 2 and main caption here. Then to overcome this problem, what you can do is in the second figure environment we use the command continued float. On compilation you will find we get here 1c and 1d and this again figure. This seems to be alright. Now let me compile once again. Let us consider list of figures now. The main caption is on page 2. That is right. Main caption is on page 2. Figure 1c, 1d are also on page 2. That is also correct. But figure 1a and 1b are on page 1 and not on page 2 as given in the list of figures. How to overcome this problem? We use a special method technique. Namely, you give the caption, main caption at the end of the set of first subfigures, and then here you comment this out. You say caption is empty square brackets followed by empty curly braces. Empty curly braces will mean that main caption will not appear at the end. Empty square brackets will mean that in the list of figures there will be no entry. Now let me compile. You will find here main caption comes here, figure 1, and 1c, 1d is here. There is no caption but simply fig 1. This does not appeal to many. In that case, what you can do is you can use the caption package and you can use the command declare caption format. Within the first curly braces I say CONT, and in the second pair of curly braces I give this command. Then here you say caption setup is list of. Therefore this caption will not appear in the list of figures, and then format is CONT. On compilation you will find here fig 1 continued. and this is fig 1. In the list of figures, you will find main caption is on page 1. First subfigure, second subfigure are on page 1. Third and fourth subfigures are on page 2. One very important note is what all we have discussed so far in the case of subfigures are equally applicable for subtables also. You can use the similar coding for subtables also. Thank you very much for watching. We shall meet in the next video. Thank you.